Welcome back to ODT Rugby Chat for another week. Pretty sure I predicted the Sharks would beat the Eels, and they duly delivered. And as far as the ODT Express competition went, I had Liam Edwards from the Sharks as the hot favourite, and he duly delivered, won in an absolute canter. So stick with me, I'll take you to the top. So tonight we're going to talk about the big game this weekend coming up. We've got Kaikorai going out to the Alva Pit to play the Eels for the game of the round, because we hear that big Brad Thorn's playing. So with me tonight, I've got the big show, Brad Anderson from the Taieri, and I've got Willie the Snake Lawson, who's masquerading as a coach at Kaikorai this year, but playing halfback at the moment. So BS, the big show, will start with you, mate. So are Taieri gone now after losing those two games?
Oh, I don't think so, Paul. I mean, you learn more from a loss than you do.
We haven't lost for about a year.
Yeah, no, it did do us well. Take things out of it and move forward.
So you can still make the four?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to think we'll still make the four.
Right. 55's the cut-off. You still need to win another game.
Oh, 55.
Well, that's what I reckon. It's 55. So, Willie, we'll bring you in. So, look, let's talk about... We're talking about streaks. They've got a streak of 2. I reckon you guys have got a streak of 8. Now, that would be Kaikorai's biggest ever winning run, surely.
Yeah, it would have to be
in
up
your
there.
history.
It would have to be up there, yeah. I think the last game we lost was against the Eels back in about round 4.
Yeah, and then you thrashed the Sharks in round 5 and
Yeah.
you haven't looked back.
Exactly. So, it's going to be a massive game this weekend for us. We've been tracking pretty well, but it'll be a real test this weekend.
So you haven't been playing because you've been coaching this year, haven't you?
Yeah,
you don't know anything about rugby. Do you know anything about rugby?
Not a lot, mate, but I don't need to with our backline. We've got a few experienced guys in there like Cam Rutherford and Spency, and of course the evergreen Matt Doreen's there as well.
He's got to be, what, is he 45 now, Matt Doreen?
Yeah, he might be looking at it, but he's probably mid-30s, but he's playing some bloody good footy.
Oh, I watched him play a couple of weeks ago. He's going well.
Yeah,
He retired? Didn't he retire as well?
I think he did. He retired about 2 or 3 years ago, but he can't keep away from it.
So why isn't the dog roll playing?
Head knock that he sustained against the old Sharks.
And he hasn't played since then?
Nah.
Is he all right?
He's all right, I think, but he's not totally sure what's going on with it. So,
okay.
Great to have him back though.
Okay, let's talk about the big Walker Fitzgerald Cup, which we played for on Friday when the Sharks absolutely killed you by 8. So Fitzgerald now, apparently he's left town and committed suicide in Clyde. Is that right? That's what I'm hearing.
Well, yeah, it's just speculation at this stage.
Right.
We're not quite sure. We haven't heard from him.
So that was a good game on Friday.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. Did you play on Monday? The game on Monday?
Yeah.
When you lost again?
Yeah.
So talk me through that. So how come? So why? You came off a loss. You lost a few players in that game against the Sharks. So were you just a bit underdone when you came into that game on Monday against Varsity?
No, we're probably just getting a wee bit too comfortable, and we need to really get into our structures and really hammer them home now. And we're missing a number of players and really testing our depth, and for us to go close in both those games with a number of guys away.
So you still think you're tracking okay?
Yeah, definitely. It's 2 games in an 18 game competition.
Right, so you guys are now lying what, 3rd or 4th?
3rd, I think.
You're now lying 3rd.
Yep.
So with the way you're going, and you've kept a few players on the paddock over the last few weeks.
Yep.
And you've got the whitebait back at fullback. That always helps.
Yeah.
The fastest
He's a
man.
massive.
Would he have beaten Liam Edwards in the ODT Express race?
Oh, I'd have had to. Yeah.
No, look,
Definitely.
Edwards reckons he's got 2 yards on him.
Nah. You see the stride of the whitebait. When he gets going, he's
you
off.
would have picked the whitebait to win it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right. So you guys, you've just about got to make the 4 now, do you?
Yeah,
mind you, points, you need probably 3 or 4 wins still.
Yeah, definitely. It's bloody tight around that top 4. 3, 4, 5, 6 is there's bugger all points in there. So no, we definitely need to keep the streak going really for us.
So we need to come on. We'll come on and talk about our Form 15. But just before that, now let's quickly talk about Blocky. The fitness man for the target team, and stalwart in your middle row. So why do the referees? He can't stay on the track. He's either getting sin bin or getting red carded. Why do referees hate him?
Well, I don't know why you call him a stalwart, Paul, because
he's not.
He's not there. He's in the sin bin all the time.
So is it own fault, or referees just don't like him?
No, referees don't like him. They pick on him. They look for him. He comes out, huge energy, makes a big tackle, and then all of a sudden it's a high tackle around the chest.
Now tell me, he got Glenn Bellum, who he hit late or hit high. I suppose he hit high from Harbour. He got Glenn Bellum to write a letter in saying it was a fair tackle. But did he threaten him, or did Glenn Bellum just write that letter off his own accord?
No. he wrote it off his own accord. It was
And they still didn't get him off.
It was probably the tackle of the year in the competition. I mean, it was an unreal tackle, and
Just out you
and touch judges come on and said, "Oh no, high and late" or something, and I thought there'd be a yellow card sort of punishment, but out came the Reds.
Well, hopefully he's back. Okay, we better move on to the. We're going to make a few changes. Ben Nolan, they just can't win a game, so he's out. I'm going to put Sasagi in. I think he's playing okay. Now and I've left Craig Miller in. They've gone all right for Pirates.
Yep.
He was really good against you guys. He made a big difference to Sam Anderson here. So we leave him in. We're going to drop Richard Thompson because I don't know why he's in the team. We're going to put this boy in. He's not that old, is he? But he's quite good.
He was under 19s.
What was he like against you on Monday?
Really
Pretty good.
Good, powerful runner.
Tommy Franklin, you've got to leave in. He's just playing good code. Josh Clark, we're going to leave in. Ben Kerr, well, he was a one-week wonder. He was never going to stay in. He's just got to go. We just couldn't put him in again. And we're going to put Sean McCarroll in. I reckon he...
How many Pirates you want?
Pirates, dominating the
Well, they are, but, they're lying fourth or fifth. They're there.
Yeah,
Is that too many?
Way back.
That means there's 3 or 4 teams ahead of them.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah.
Anyway, with Lee Allen, we're dumping Lee Allen. And
cool.
we could have put in... what's his name from Taieri? Charlie, but I'm putting in because he's just not here, so they're out. We're going to the back. Dean Mohu, I hate to say it, I've dumped Dean Mohu. For the first time this year, I've got to dump him. I still reckon he's the best halfback in the comp, Dean Mohu.
You can't get his team to fly, though, can you?
Pirates here, but
So Brad Webber's coming in.
can't
Brad Webber, he played well against you guys as well.
Yeah,
and he was outstanding on Monday. Again, he was only playing Zingaroo. Oh, shouldn't say only playing Zingaroo, but he was pretty good. Cam Rutherford, dumping him. He's got to go. Breeny.
Assistant player.
No, I've got to bring Breeny back in.
It's just a budget thing. You keep using the same names. You just put the same guys back in there.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is, I had Breeny. Breeny's just playing well. Willie Muslet, I don't know who he is, but we're leaving him in for varsity. He plays fullback for them. Shannon Young, I'm leaving him and I'm going to change his position. I'm throwing out lower. He's just gone. Shannon Young, he was your best player for you guys on Friday.
How much high ball did he take?
Yeah, he was good. He had great hands. And I'm putting in Finn Gormley into the midfield because he's just got a great name. Again, he's from Pirates. And I'm dropping Matt Doreen, I hate to say it. Matt Doreen's only been for 1 week.
Streak of 8, but we can't get one in the form 15.
No, yeah, well, that's right. You've had 2 or 3 over the last, but no, Matt Faddis has got to come in.
Yep.
He's playing good code. Righto, boys. I know that's contentious. Righto, let's move on to the games, and we'll talk about the Brig game. So let's start with Dunedin Uni. Pretty close game, that one.
Yeah,
we'll be tight.
Uni is starting to find their straps.
You going to pick them?
Yeah, I think they'll get up.
Unbelievable. What are you picking?
Yeah, Sharks, I think.
Yeah, good work.
They'll get up there.
Alhambra Union Pirates.
Pirates. I mean, Alhambra just didn't really offer much. No. I felt when we played them.
Yeah, Pirates.
Yeah,
Southern Zingaree.
Southern
have got to win a game.
Can't do it twice.
Yeah, they'll go.
Harbour GI down at Guppy Fish Park.
The Harbour.
Hawks.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the big game. So we've got the Brad Thorn factor this weekend. What will that do for your boys having Brad Thorn playing in the game?
Oh, it's got to put you up. I mean, we've spoke about it. If you can't get up when you're playing next to, in the same jersey as a guy that's done everything throughout 2 codes, and there's something wrong because, like, how many people idolise Brad Thorn? He's just a legend. Yeah.
So, have your boys talked? You've had practice and have your boys talked about it?
No, not really. But everyone's pretty aware that it's going to happen. But it's the same as the Big Show said. It's the same for us, really. We're going to be pretty fizzed up to.
So your boys will look at this as going, "What a great! This will be great for us to put ourselves up against this guy."
Yeah,
it won't be about he's too good for us. They'll beat us. It's more about it's the challenge.
I mean, the guy's played every rugby competition under the sun.
Yep.
He's at every level. So it'd be an amazing test for our boys to get out there and mix it with him. We've got our own. We are
big Tweedo getting in there.
Exactly. He's our own Brad Thorn, mate. Shit, he's put on the biggest hits I've seen all year.
Now, what is Lee Allen? Is he still not playing?
Not sure about Lee. Find out.
He didn't play.
Him,
did he play on the weekend?
Tomorrow. He played on Friday, but
then he got it.
he'd not again for him. So just be a matter of fact.
Because he's been going. He's been in the form 15 for quite some time. He's going. That's how good he's been going.
No,
he's a big loss if he doesn't play.
He is, but we've got Simon Grant, who's been playing number 8.
Paul Grant's younger brother.
Is he the older brother? Who's been going really well.
Come down from up country.
Yeah.
Righto, so look, how many people do you think? You've got the Brad Thorn factor in. Mike Casey's been going crazy. He's been ringing every media outlet in New Zealand, going on about they're auctioning his 50th 50th All Black jersey.
That's right.
So how many people, like we have some great numbers, they put some great numbers. Like normally you get 500 or 600 for a home game out there, normally I'd imagine. How many people will be there on Saturday?
Well, rumour has it they're actually having a working bee on Friday and building a grandstand on the northern side of PJ Park, number 1. So
Okay.
yeah, there's going to be a lot of people there.
Could you get a couple of thousand?
Oh, mate, at least I think PJ Park, it's a big area, but it'll be lucky to contain them all.
So both sides will fizz up for that. If you've got a massive crowd of all these, these three-legged, six-fingered Taieri guys all roaring at each other, but it would be great. It'll just be a great atmosphere. Most of your kids won't have played that in front of that sort of crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it'll be massive. There'll be a few buses from the Hive out
coming down.
out. Oh, without doubt.
Yeah.
There'll be a big crew of.
Right. I said, can you beat these guys on Saturday with Thorn on their team?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yep, we've got to go with their attitude, and we're on a good run. Just don't see any reason why not.
You guys have got to turn it around. You've lost 2 in a row. You don't want to go down 3 straight.
No, I mean, Brad Thorn's a big factor, but I think also we've had a bit of coaching from AJ the Chicken this week.
How is the Chicken? Has he got his head back out of the clouds now that he's the biggest media personality in New Zealand after the tackle of the streaker?
In New Zealand, apparently this was going international.
I hear he's gone to
Taieri Eels are getting
I hear he's
all over the
gone
world.
to the State of Origin game tonight.
Yeah, that's right. He's cheering on in the State of O, just doing security and keeping an eye on things.
He's taking it with him.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Right.
He's got his shoulder pads. And,
so you're saying Taieri will hang on and win?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
You've heard it here
Bounce
first. It's a tough game to call. I'm going to call. I think Taieri win, but I think Taieri win by a couple. The Brad Thorn factor, the home ground factor. I discount the Chicken factor, but I think that Taieri will get up and win, and I'm not often wrong. We'll talk to you next week.